Happy penis. Welcome and good day.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to DNA, which is, if you don't know, Dion and Armand. It's us.
Yeah.
So, what has happened in our world in this week, which is October 2023, for those who don't know? It is October now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's
It is
the
October 2023.
21st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the ball.
Well, my week, I got angry at a taxi.
So that's South Africa. That's the norm.
I mean, yesterday. But in any case, for those of you who don't know, in South Africa we have special taxi drivers.
Minibus taxi driver.
Man, no, they can make you very angry, very fast.
Yeah, road rules don't apply to them.
Yeah,
Ever.
ever.
Anyway.
And then further, we hope for rain. Doesn't seem like it wants to rain. It's hot, very hot. I don't know what's the temperature. Give you a live update. Think it's 17 degrees.
No, that can't be. That can't be right. No.
I'll refresh it. But in any case. So what do you think about the rugby?
The rugby was, in my opinion, awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed the recent rugby games in the World Cup, of course, which we're talking about. I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, if you can elaborate on that, because I don't really watch rugby, just an update on the weather. It's 28 degrees.
Okay, that sounds more realistic. It's okay. The wind is a bit chilly, but the way it's still warm. Okay, so coming back to the World Cup rugby. Obviously, if you haven't known, we're from South Africa, so obviously we're going to support. We're going to support our green and gold boys.
Paraguay. Well,
not in the rugby.
Well, in the rugby, it's the box.
It's the box. The Springboks are, in our opinion, number one still. And after the last touch and go game between South Africa and France, I think we did well. It was a very nail biting suspense game. Obviously, there's a lot of comments and opinions on that game throughout the world.
Sorry.
It happens.
Masgat.
It just means you're important. Or someone loves you. It's one or the other. Or someone important loves you.
No.
Anyway, yeah, a lot of mixed opinions about the last game between South Africa and France. Obviously, we won, only just. And there's a lot of controversy. A lot of people think that the referee was unfair towards the one team. Other people believe the referee was unfair towards the other team. In South Africa, we complained a bit, but yeah, we got it. We got over it. We went on. According to us and the media, France didn't take it that well. There's a lot of controversy and complaints from their side over a lot of moves in the game. So we're not going to go into too many details, but obviously the block that Chester Colby did when they wanted to score a penalty.
Timing.
Yeah, the speed and timing of that block was absolutely brilliant. I mean, there's a lot. I can't even think of all of the complaints that they've got by now, but there was a few. I mean, South Africa complained there was a forward pass for one of France's tries. But whatever the way may be, there's always going to be some controversy regarding a game and the referee and so on. But in the end, the decision on the referee's behalf was made that we won, even if it was with 1 point, but that was one golden point. Now, I think it was a brilliant game. It was suspenseful, nail-biting the entire game through. I mean, South Africa was in disbelief throughout the game that we stood a chance. I mean, by halftime we were so far behind. It was scary.
No, I don't watch rugby that much.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, up until that last try that we had,
I did see a short about Chester Colby when he stormed the ball off. It was quite brilliant. Normally, like I explained, they don't really storm to knock the ball off. They storm to distract the kicker.
Mm.
But that was brilliant.
Yeah,
There is some of the rules that you forget that you can do and what, but I think that was nogals perfect. Perfect timing. You explained to me earlier something about Ibn Etzebeth, what he did.
Oh yeah, I mean even Elizabeth, the thing after
Beast.
that collision that he had with one of the French players, where he knocked him with his head, which was a plain run-in. It was an accident in many's opinion. But even though he was given the yellow card, sent off for 10 minutes, maybe that's in all 10 minutes he needed. He rested for 10 minutes, and when he came back on the field, he was just like, "You go that side, you go that side. I'm putting the ball here behind."
Sorry, the bus is full.
Yeah.
The bus is
Move
full.
move one side. I'm putting a try down here with no effort whatsoever. So thank you for giving him the yellow card.
Yeah, making him rest a little
He
bit.
enjoyed that 10 minute rest. Yeah, he thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that basically summed up the game. So with 1 point, it was so close, but it was extremely. I mean, and even though we started the game without Faf de Klerk and Andre Pollard on the reserve bench, that was a bit of a head scratcher. I mean, they are two brilliant players, and to start the game with the entire first half on the bench was many people was wondering what is Rassi Erasmus thinking? Why is he doing this? But Rassi had his game planned so mentally that yeah, no one saw anything coming. It was still close. It was a nail biter, but yeah, I think he played a very good mental game.
Yeah, Rassi, I must say, I'm not sure about the statistics. I think this is going to be well, I don't want to say anything stupid, but he's had a few World Cup tries. I mean, I think he's won a few World Cups, one or two maybe, but he's one of those way forward in the future thinkers when it comes to game plans. He's really a good coach. I think um, he's brilliant. He's one of the best in the world. If he's not the best in the world, coming to coaching and planning out a game, reading other teams' games. No, he's brilliant. He's brilliant.
It is, and I think any doubts that anybody had in him can probably be put to rest after the last game or two. I mean, some say that even the loss against Ireland was planned, all part of his mental strategy. Now, what is true and what is not, I'm not quite sure of, but he did get us in the right pool against the right teams to play the right game. So it kind of makes sense that some games and even losses were part of the game plan. Not saying that's the case, but it does work out pretty good. I mean, obviously, we are tonight playing against England for the semi-final.
Semis, yeah.
Semi-final. Yeah, I'm confused now between quarters and semis and completes. We're talking about a chicken, quarter chicken, whole
Yeah,
chicken, half
quarter
chicken.
chicken. Quarter
Not aimed at the French team. It was a pure coincidence. But yeah, in the quarters, I mean, we're playing England. And obviously, tomorrow, New Zealand is playing against Argentina. So, prediction, mine, and I guess a lot of other people's as well, that I'm presuming is I think we're going to take the game against England. That's my. England is, I'm not saying they're bad, they're good, but I think we've got the upper hand in that game. And between New Zealand and Argentina, I think New Zealand has got that in the bag as well.
Yeah, so I think also it might be a South Africa New Zealand finals.
I think so too.
I mean, not trying to say that it will be, but anything can happen. But I think my prediction as well will be SA New Zealand again final. But
yeah, that's my prediction as well. That's the most accurate and probable prediction I can give.
Yeah, so
that's gonna be a tough game. I think the one against England will be interesting, but the one if we play New Zealand, I think that's gonna be the tough one.
Yeah,
that's gonna be hard.
So actually, I might watch tonight's game. Actually,
it's just so you're on the ball.
Yeah, so I can also
what.
speak with other people about rugby. The reason I don't watch rugby anymore, they've changed the rules so much. When we played rugby on school, I was a prop my whole life, and they will say, for instance, crouch, engage. Then eventually it became crouch, pause, engage. Now it's crouch, touch, pause, engage. What's going to be next? Crouch, touch, pause, kill your tickle, your ear, engage. I mean, it just becomes ridiculous. They take the. I mean, it's a hard sport. It's you're physical everywhere on that field. If you're going in for a tackle, if you're cleaning the ball over a rug, whatever, it's a very physical game. And the rules of everything just, I don't know, it just pissed me off. So I'm not watching rugby that much anymore. So yeah, I'll watch Dakar Rally. We can talk about that, but that's about it.
Yeah, the Dakar and I watch Formula One as well, so we can even talk about that if you want to. But which is also happening this weekend, but we're not
No,
going
that important. I don't care about any other sport.
Yeah, so I think that's our prediction, and that's kind of where we're going with this. So we're holding thumbs. Obviously, we're very proud of the Springboks, and we believe we're gonna take it from England tonight. We believe that New Zealand is going to take it from Argentina tomorrow, and then the next game is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I'm not sure.
Even I'm confused. Yeah, well, the next game, the final will be against or between whoever won these two games.
Yeah, like you can see, this is not rehearsed.
Yeah, I mean, this is us talking and chatting, having a drink, having a puff over there.
Maybe next time we'll have some better facts. But this is not what it's all about.
This is still us in the making. This is our podcast journey. We're sharing it with you with stuff that we talk about. We're going to talk about this sitting around and talk. And this time we're only recording it. So this is basically what a conversation would be like for us. Except we're not looking at you all the time in between. We'll just be talking, maybe use a bit more curse swear words in between, but we try to put a bit of a cap on that, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But in any case, what's your next week looking like?
Yeah, no, not really that much. A little bit of work here, a little bit of work there. Anything interesting happening in your world?
No, I have to clean out a septic tank at one of my sites.
Exciting.
Always looking forward to that.
Exciting.
Playing with shit.
Literally, no?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But in any case, yeah. What?
Yeah. So, if you wish to agree with us on our predictions for the World Cup games, tell us what your predictions or assumptions or opinions are in the comments below. We're always interested in reading those and hearing what you've got to say. If you agree with us, awesome. If you don't agree with us, we don't really care, but we still like to read it. It's not like it's going to change the world.
One of the teams I didn't really... I did check who's in whose pool or whatever. It was USA part of it, the Rugby World Cup.
I don't think they made the pool.
The previous one they were there. Nah, I think they were actually in the World Cup.
But I can't remember that they actually had enough points to qualify for one of the pools.
You know what I want to do? I want to go watch American football, but like the proper teams. I know Tim the Tat Man. He's a gamer on YouTube.
Okay.
He always supports the Cowboys.
What, the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't know.
I've heard the
I think it's the Cowboys.
Okay.
They can even play baseball. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Please don't be offended, because I'm not sure. But in any case, yes, I would love to watch American football. Yeah, it's football. Yeah, that also looks pretty intense with all the padding, and it sounds bone crushing. Yeah, it's awesome. I would like to watch American football live one day. Sunday night live. Yeah.
And I think another interesting topic is that what you describe American football as right now is like hard and bone crushing. If you ask the average American football supporter to watch a rugby game, they would say that the rugby players are mad because no padding, no anything, and that looks like bone crushing, death defying actions.
When I was in school, we used to get shoulder pads. Now, it was like a fashion statement if you look at it that way, because it doesn't really help us.
Yeah, it's very thin.
It's a piece of sponge. I used it because it saves your shoulders a lot
your collarbone
when you're physically in the scrum as a prop and all that. But I don't know why a fly-half will wear it, or
unless he tackles the crap out of someone.
Yeah, I know why Joost would have worn one when he tackled Jonah Lomu. I mean, I would have,
back in the
I would
days,
have worn every type of pad you get, Lelettes, everything, Gilbert, all the pads. I'll just put pads everywhere if I have to tackle Jonah Lomu. I mean, two rugby legends.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think American football is all enough. I don't understand the rules as yet, but it's awesome. That looks, and the planning behind that stuff as well looks amazing.
So that's a very complex, well, not complex, but it's a complex strategy game
Yes,
that I
heavy,
can pick up
heavy.
on.
Another thing that we are fucked is our Cricket World Cup.
I didn't even watch it up to now.
The Netherlands actually kicked us out.
What?
Yeah, South Africa in the cricket seems like they win the difficult teams like West India, Australia, those type of stuff they win, and then you put them up against a high school team and they lose. I mean, come on.
It's probably once they win, they do like all the municipalities in South Africa and they go on strike, you know?
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
next week. Yeah, so we're out of the Cricket World Cup. No, we don't have any other World Cups. I don't think our soccer ever goes to a World Cup.
Yeah, no, the
semis
soccer,
or
our European football team is not that good at all. The local teams are good against
I
each
think
other.
the ladies teams, what's it, Banyana?
Okay.
They are actually doing much better than the male teams. The females are better than the males. So for all your feminists out there, be happy about it. Even the women's rugby team, they are doing pretty good.
You see, you've got a different understanding of those teams. I have no idea what's going on.
I listen to Jacaranda.
Oh, you listen to the
FM,
radio.
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
hear you.
In the morning on my way to work and from work and all that, I get all this info. That's my knowledge for the day. Sevens rugby, we're also top team to beat every single event. One of our players in the rugby team was a sevens player, is it not?
Who?
Oh, look, I don't know. I think there's one of the rugby players is a sevens player.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, we're not all on the same level of the sports here, but between us, we know enough.
We don't know who, but we know what.
Yeah. But like you said with the Cricket World Cup now, it looks like we don't do everything at once. We focus on one. We're doing well in the rugby now, so the cricket is taking a bit of a backseat.
Yeah. I'm not even sure. I think rugby was every 4 years.
Yeah.
And cricket as well. I didn't know that the cricket and the rugby is always in the same year. Or maybe it's just by accident. Or in any case.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice and sunny day out. I think I must go and tan here in the street. Get my white belly a bit browner.
Yeah, let's go for a swim. I think a swim is a good plan at this stage.
Yeah, now it's becoming summer here by us. The rest of the world up north, it's becoming winter.
Yeah.
Except for Canada, it's always cold.
No, you think they're hot in the summer, man. They're warmer than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're further away from the equator then.
No,
but even
it's
like England, my sister lives in England, and their summer reaches, I think, around 30 degrees, not Fahrenheit, normal degrees.
Celsius, yeah.
I know in America that's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
I don't know the conversion.
Or it's 35 here, but us it's 100 and something, I'm not sure. But in any case, even they complain about heat, but I think it's more humid.
That's a possibility.
Because 28, 30, it's not that bad. I mean, now we just said it's 28 degrees here. It's not that bad.
Yeah, so it's a nice breeze blowing as well. So
yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, you can't see it under the table, but I don't have pants on, so the breeze is awesome. No, I do have pants on.
Shorts. We've got
shorts. Yeah, PT brook. Yeah, PT short. But in any case, so yeah, lovely day out.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll go for a little swim.
It's a good plan.
Yeah, or run through the sprinkler.
Okay. I think that concludes our talking nonsense chats and talks for this one. Anything else you want to add?
maybe we'll touch on the subject. We're just planning it out on braaiing versus barbecuing.
There's a good one.
Um,
We've got strong opinions about that, which we care about. If you don't, we don't care. If you do, join us in our opinion.
yeah, put in the chats.
Yeah.
And
So South African braai against American barbecue, I'm guessing. Who
Yeah.
else calls it a barbecue? It's basically America.
I think also the Australians calls it a barbie, so it's also barbecue.
Okay, so South African braai against international barbecue.
Yeah, I think we're the only country calling it a braai. The
No,
rest,
we're the only ones talking sense, you know.
yeah, must be. And
We'll
then-
cover that. We'll
But
cover
that's all be in the late future. I think we'll have our kids dissing us or roasting us.
that.
We must first get them not to be shy.
Yeah,
They're shy.
but once they're rolling, we need
Yeah,
to
but
get them to stop as well.
Yeah, we'll walk away crying.
Yeah.
But
And they're
yeah.
young. They're young. They're like young, not even proper teenagers yet.
Yeah, and they're too sharp. Children these days, yes,
Yeah.
they are actually they are clever
Yeah,
and
too
quick
clever.
with the mouth.
Too clever.
I know we once walked into the house. I have a daughter, he's got a son, and they were lying on the bed watching Lion King or Frozen or whatever.
And we're talking ages 8 or
7.
9 or
Yeah, mine's 7.
yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah. And so Dior walked in there, he's like, "What do you do? Kissing?" His son just looks up and like, "What's wrong with you?"
From an 8, 9-year-old.
Yes, but it was brilliant. The comebacks are awesome. But yeah, we're getting off track. In any case,
Anyway, we'll get to that. There's a lot to talk about in various stages.
but that's what we do, get off track.
Yeah, we're good at it. Okay, guys, enjoy. We're gonna enjoy our summer day. If you're enjoying your winter day, enjoy it in your way. We'll enjoy this in our day, in our way.
Cheers. Oops.
That's a story for another day.
Have a
Thanks,
good
guys.
one. Thanks a
Bye-bye.
lot. Cheers, bye. Dis jy man.